Hey families, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe at home, that you're all healthy. This is Mr. Morales here. Again, just wanted to say hello and also just bring some information and highlights around the website that we have created at the Bates to support all of you during this time. I know that there's a lot going on, and we wanted to make sure that you have all the information and support that you need. Beyond the Google Classrooms and the Seesaw platforms, there's also information on our website, resources, and other materials that may help during this time. And again, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you need anything. But what I'm going to do is just share my computer screen with you all so you can see some of what's available for you online on our website.
So the first thing I want to show is our website. As you know, it's www.thephineasbates.org. And this is the landing page, as you can see. We've added this distance and home learning tab. So if you hover or click over it, you'll see that there's two sites, distance and home learning, along with support for families. So on the distance and home learning, you're going to find more information around the academics, along with some updates for me and from other teachers. You'll see here the recent updates to the page. So whenever we update the website, you'll see what exactly has been updated. Most recently, we've added the specialist blog, which has resources from our specialist teachers. We have added a virtual health office to the table, which I'll show in a second. And just a reminder, and you'll see this around, that students need to be logged into their accounts in order to access both Seesaw and Google Classroom. There is some information about how to access their accounts for Clever in order to get to the Google Classroom. And teachers are also willing to help anybody who needs some support accessing those platforms. So you'll see some updates here. This here is in case you need to request a Chromebook. BPS is delivering Chromebooks to families that request them using student ID numbers, and you will get an email to schedule a time for a Chromebook drop off. So make sure that your email is correct on SIS and that you respond to that email so that you can receive that Chromebook in a timely manner. And you'll see here some grade level sites. Now, for many of the Bates School resources, we are using Seesaw for students in K0 through 2nd and Google Classroom for students in 3rd through 5th. In order to access those sites, students need to be logged onto their accounts in order to see what teachers are posting. Again, if you need support with that, teachers are more than happy to guide you through that. You can either email, text, call. There's also some resources from Ms. Harena. There's a folder of resources from our occupational and speech therapist. Again, the specialist blog. And this site here is the virtual health office. I'm going to show the virtual health office just because I think it's a wonderful resource. So this was created by our amazing Nurse Frazo, and you'll have information here for how to contact Nurse Frazo, either email or through a Google Voice number here, as well as different information and resources if you're wondering or have questions about everything that's happening around coronavirus, alongside with resources for internet service and teaching children about what's going on. Back to our distance and learning website. I'll have some community updates here as well and some general resources. Again, these are just general resources. My suggestion is to first start with what teachers are recommending on their Google Classrooms and on their Seesaw accounts. However, there are some general resources here that may also be helpful if you find that you need some other materials to use. Lastly, there is other sites linked in here around citywide meal sites, hand washing, social emotional wellness, and then again, specific websites for you to get up-to-date information. There's a sample schedule. Feel free to make your own schedule that works for you and your children. Consistency and routines are always helpful for children. And that is our website for distance and home learning. Again, if you go back to that little link up here that says distance and home learning and click support for families, there's a multitude of resources on this page. So there are resources here for physical and mental health and safety, support with food and shelter, support with internet and technology. And these are all links that you can click on. Support with employment, income and legal services, and again, information and resources related to coronavirus. Always, if you're unsure, you can email me. You can email Teachers for Support. We'll do our best to guide you in the right direction. And we're all here to support and help in any way that we can. Thank you again. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy. I miss you all tremendously. I miss your children. And we are here for you. We are a community. We are a team. And I am so impressed and inspired and grateful by all of the work that has been happening amongst families, amongst students, amongst staff. It has been eye-opening to see this community come together the way I knew it would, but it's amazing to see it happening. I appreciate you all. Take care.